All right, it's currently 10 p.m. I have not made my lesson of the day, and that brings me to my lesson of the day. All right, so usually what happens is I film a great lesson at a really cool location, and I set it up and I edit it and I publish it that night so that you get it in the morning. It's currently 10 p.m. outside, it's dark, so that's not gonna happen. So today's lesson of the day in my not so attractive background is all about how to continuously get stuff done and never fall behind. Okay? So one of the biggest things that I've noticed is kind of the giving in, slowly compromising little by little until people completely give up on pretty much anything. So think about working out, right? And you're going to the gym every day. And then one day you're like, oh, I don't feel so good, so you don't go. And then next week, instead of going 7 days a week, you go, oh, I didn't go last week, but maybe this week, I have something else and I'm not really feeling it. And then you take 2 days off. And then the week after, you know what, I gotta go do something else. And then you take 3 days off. And all of a sudden you just stop. Just like that, you had a successful habit of going every single day, doing something continuously, daily, and then it just kind of winds away. So what I was thinking today was, it's okay, I just won't film a lesson of the day today. It's gonna be Sunday. As you guys know, I don't film on Sunday. And so it'll be fine to just take off Saturday and take off Sunday, right? And then what would happen? Maybe next week, if something doesn't look good or I don't like my setting, maybe I'll take 2 days off. And then all of a sudden what happens is you get off that track, right? You get off that track from being consistent, staying true to yourself, and fulfilling on your promises. And what happens when you start giving in to what you promised yourself you would do, things start to fall apart. And that's a huge way I see a lot of people fail at whatever they're trying to accomplish, right? Think about New Year's resolutions. We're halfway through the year, and I'm pretty sure 90% of us have totally forgot even what our resolutions were. Maybe the first couple weeks of the new year, we were doing it, we were excited, we were pumped up, motivated. Then all of a sudden, one little thing got in the way, and we made the excuse to take 1 day off, to do one thing less, to work out one thing less, to cheat on that diet a little bit more than you promised yourself you would. And then it just starts unraveling. So today's lesson is to just never let it unravel no matter what. So on my last 2 months of traveling, I promised myself that I would still work out and I would try to stay fit and I would try to even increase my level of fitness. And today, it was a busy day moving around. I didn't get time to even film. So I thought, let me just not work out today, it's fine. And that way maybe I can do my lesson of the day, right? And if I let that happen, as you can see, kind of just took a shower. If I let that happen, maybe the next week I would have skipped a couple of my workouts. So that's the simplest, easiest way to stay on track is when you promise yourself something, really hold that true, okay? It's a deal, it's a promise to yourself. Do not ever go back on that. Do not ever come up with an excuse. No matter what, just do it. That's gonna keep you on track. That's going to build that successful habit so that it's not hard anymore. I don't even know what lesson of the day I'm on. I'm on lesson like 40 of every single day, no matter what, traveling, doing crazy stuff. Without even internet, sometimes I figure out a way to make it happen. So don't let excuses get in your way. Make it happen. Remember, even though it kind of seems harmless, like cheating on that diet a little bit more than you're supposed to, or just not working out, or just not going to work that day, or just not fulfilling something you promised yourself you would do, in the littlest way, that little thing slowly chips away at you and you kind of make it your standard that it's okay to not fulfill all those things you promised. Think about that. So next time you want to just give way or cheat or do whatever, think about that. It's different than taking a break. Okay, breaks are good. But if it's just your mind or you're too busy or something, life's getting in the way, you got to fight back and just make it happen no matter what.